Hello, from the Garage office again, bringing you a tip for Google Classroom today. Coming to you live from the Garage office again. Today's tip is Google Classroom and how to make sure that you turn off stream notifications if you notice that those confuse students. So we're going to use Miss Goodrich's AP Psych for trimester 3. We're in first period. Thank you, Evan. And Evan right now has her stream allowing notifications, which, for the record, is totally fine. There are folks, though, that have noticed that sometimes the stream confuses students because it's a stream. And what that means is it's just literally showing a pretty homogeneous tracker of assignments that have been posted. For some students, this is fine, but for some courses, depending on materials that students need to access, etc., this can be really confusing. If you think it's confusing for your students, would urge you to turn those notifications off. What that does is it forces students to go into the classwork tab to see where materials are. And in the classwork tab, you can have a little bit more agency over how you organize things. So for example, it's really easy for a student to see that this is all of the things I need for eSchool. Evan's done a great job of organizing things into one set of materials, but I know a lot of us realistically provide supporting documents, supporting slides, and other things to make sure that students are able to get what they need for every module. You can control these things obviously by putting them in new topics and organizing it that way to make it more straightforward for everyone. So if you would like to organize things into these topics and keep everything housed in the classwork tab here, all you need to do is hit settings. That will pull up a few options. In the general options, where it says classwork on the stream, you want to change that from show condensed notifications to hide notifications. Once you click save and go to your stream, you'll see that those postings of the different modules have completely disappeared. So all I'm seeing now on this main stream page is just like a message board. But I know as a student that none of that is likely my work for today, so it's going to force me to go into the classwork tab and then see a more organized version of what I need to tackle. One thing you probably want to make sure is that if you are changing this, to let students know. There are definitely students that have been relying on stream, for better or for worse, and to take the stream and deactivate it could throw them off in knowing where the work is. That's your tip for today to turn off stream notifications.